If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I post a new Tom Brady video every day.
I think the Magic is alive for one more game. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I can see the Bengals winning, 22 to 17 or something like that. The defense comes alive. They get a couple turnovers. They run the ball. They're able to protect Joe enough and find a way to win this game.
Really, in some ways, again, the Bengals are magical, Mike, but you kind of know how I feel. I mean, there's a part of me that thinks I'm not sure they were the better team in the divisional round on the field. I'm not sure they were the better team on the field in the AFC round and the AFC Championship game. So I'm going with the Rams, and I'm going with the Rams like 38-21.
Wow!
Win.
Wow!
I'm going with the Rams to win dominantly.
Bang.
Yes, I am.
34-31, whatever it is. 34 was on a Simpsons episode of the Bengals beating the Rams. Allegedly, everybody knows the Simpsons understand what the f***'s going on in the future because Matt Groening is a documented time traveler.
Yep. It's like, are you still picking the Bengals? You think they go in the Super Bowl?
Yes, Bomani. Yes. Yes.
See, I'm going with the Rams.
Unequivocally. I will not. I had that same feeling about, and I know it's more than just Joe Burrow. I know he can't block for himself. I know he can't. I know he doesn't play defense. I get it. But I have the same feeling about Burrow as I had about Brady. And of course, I'm not saying he is Tom Brady or will be Tom Brady, but I always had this reluctance to pick against Brady's ability to pull it out if it's close.
I had 30-21 in my head.
30-21.
30-21.
And you're thinking
I had 30-21 Rams.
Even though Joe Burrow statistically might not look like he's having the better game, for whatever reason, Joe Burrow finds a way to win. He's a baller. So I'm like, I cannot bet against.
But I think it's head versus heart. And a lot of people want to see the Bengals win. It's a great story. You get caught up in a great story. You get caught up in an underdog story.
Having been through this, Ryan, understanding the stage, understanding how different it is, trying to manage the emotions, trying to manage your time, right? I've had so many guys explain to me it just takes forever for stuff to happen. How much of an advantage do McVay and the Rams, who've been through this game just 3 years ago, have on a Bengals team that really is not familiar with the stage?
I'm going to tell you something that might sound funny to you. I think having a little bit of naivety is good, right? Having ignorance is bliss. When you're a team like the Los Angeles Rams and you understand what losing the Super Bowl is like, I believe that anxiety actually trumps understanding what time management is like, understanding the longer halftime, understanding how the game will flow, all the pregame songs. And if you start to get a little tight and you feel some things slipping away, you can start remembering the emotion of that feeling.
So what's your pick for the Super Bowl?
I can't see the Rams losing a game at home, but I would like to see the Bengals win. So,
kid from Ohio, everybody.
Yeah, you know what? It's a big deal. Those people have been through a lot. They it's an organization that doesn't spend money. They usually hire coaches on the cheap, but they finally found their quarterback.
I'm not saying moving forward, but I'm saying for this game, I'm going to take Matthew Stafford. This game. I'm not talking about next year. I'm not talking about the year after. For this game, I'm taking Matt Stafford.
Who you trust more on Sunday, man? Matthew Stafford, Joe Burrow?
Oh, man, this is not hard. It's Matthew Stafford.
I think one team is going to play loose, and I think one team is going to play tight. And I think that philosophy will hold in the Super Bowl. The Rams are super stressed. Matthew Stafford knows his legacy is on the line. Aaron Donald is nervous. He's like, I've done a lot, but I need this Super Bowl. Sean McVay has already lost his Super Bowl. The Bengals are relaxed and cool. And I know you think it's a weird philosophy, even though it has proven right. When I think back about all of my Patriots championships, the ones that we lost were the ones I was most confident we were going to win. But the Patriots said we got to execute, and the Giants both times said, you know what, we got to play. And I'm like, well, surely we'll beat Nick Foles. But you know what happened? The Patriots are out there trying to execute, and Nick Foles, with all the chill and cool in the world, said, hey, how about we run the Philly special, that trick play? What about that? I just made it up on the spot in the Super Bowl. Doug Peterson's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. That'll work. And it does. So, Nick, all of the statistics, all of the analysis, I get it. But the Bengals are going to play loose. They're going to play fast. They're going to play fun.
I can tell Jamar Chase, hey, just go beat that dude for me and even beat that double team for me. And he has the ability to do that. So I'm going to go with that duo, Burrow and Chase.
Cool Joe Burrow, Cartier glasses, I won't even peek at you, even though we've been sleeping on him this entire time.
Yep.
He's in the Super Bowl as a second year. And first year, he tore his ACL.
Talk about it.
Right?
I want to know who you think's going to win and why. What determines the outcome in your estimation?
I think it's the Cincinnati Bengals. And I think the Cincinnati Bengals win because of their other guys on offense. And when I say the other guys, that's people other than Jamar Chase. That's the Joe Mixons of the world, the T. Higginses, and also the Tyler Boyds. I just believe they are too good at the skill positions and also too multiple defensively to lose this football game.
You know what's amazing? Because I agree. I feel the same way.
Over the last 48 hours, I've dug into this game greatly because I'm going to have to make a lot of bets on this football game to try to get even on the bets I lost on the last football game with the Chiefs. I have to make a lot of bets. And I've come to this conclusion, Broussard. The Bengals aren't very good. And I don't mean like they're not very good for a Super Bowl. They're just not very good. They honestly could have, should have, probably in a more, you play it 10 times, would have lost all of their playoff games. I think this is going to be a bloodbath.
I would be right up in there with my Rams gear on.
Are you?
Get me some Rams horn.
I don't think the Bengals have a chance. I don't think they're a very good team.
Nick, I know you're not in a good place. I don't like that take at all. First of all, even if they were 9-8, they're 10-7. We've seen wild card teams win Super Bowls. Aaron Rodgers, weren't they 10-6 when he won his one Super Bowl 11 years ago? It's happened before. You mentioned Eli. They always had mediocre records when they won the Super Bowl. So I don't know why you're so down on this Bengals team. I don't know if it's pouting because of what they did to your Chiefs, who they beat twice. They beat your Chiefs twice. They beat Baltimore twice. They beat Pittsburgh twice. I think Nick is way off. I am picking the Rams, but I think it's going to be a good game, and I don't think it will be shocking if the Bengals upset.
Stop doing that.
All right, so who you got in the Super Bowl then, since you said they both monsters, they both dogs?
I'm rocking with the Rams on this one.
Because?
If you can't block them, you can't beat them. If the Titans sack you 9 times, what you think Aaron Donald, the boy, is going to do?
You're going to win and lose this game because of your offensive line. I mean, I think that the Rams' approach will be like Tampa Bay's approach to Kansas City.
Last year.
We're just, here we come.
Here we go.
Deal with us. And, they're going to put as much pressure on Joe Burrow as possible. And, you try to, can you survive 9 sacks again? And I just don't see that happening. But it would be a wonderful story if Joe wins.
There is something about Joe Burrow that is special beyond anything Matthew Stafford has ever hoped and dreamed for. I'm taking him because this is his first year of starting, and he has taken off. Because even if you look at the end of his season, it was December 26th, not that long ago, day after Christmas. He threw for 525 against your Baltimore Ravens. 525. Followed it up on January the 2nd against my homeboy's team, Spagnuolo's defense. Threw for 446 against Kansas City. He has taken off. He did something I did not see coming. He went to Tennessee and he beat Vrabel's team. That's impossibly great. I thought they were just a lock to just segue right into the Super Bowl with 2 home wins in Nashville. And Joe Burrow went and said no. And then Joe Burrow went to my homeboy and outplayed my homeboy in that game. Even with his legs, he outplayed him. And here he is in the Super Bowl. And if you look at his season, he led the NFL in completion percentage at 70%. He also led in yards per attempt, which is pretty great for a kid starting in his first year.
Who do you think wins this game? What do you got for me on Sunday?
I like the Rams.
Why?
I like the Rams. I like the Rams really for because of one player. I just have the utmost respect.
99 or 5?
It's 99.
Okay.
99 is when you look at this Bengals team and the thing that they struggle with, of course, it's defensive line play, being able to get to him. We know what happened in Tennessee. They were able to get to him a bunch of times. But Aaron Donald is just a different deal. He can take this game over. And I think that if he can get to Joe Burrow multiple times, which I think that he will, I think that'll be the thing that'll get to Joe Burrow.
I love Von's quote. He said, we definitely don't want to fall into the trap of what we've done in the past, which is it's Hollywood, and they do take teams not seriously enough. We're too good, we're too cool, we're too loaded with stars. We got this.
Right.
You better not walk onto that field Sunday at SoFi Stadium with that we got this mentality, because you don't got this.
Well, I also, Skip, and to think that if we get to him 3, 4, 5, 6 times, we can break him, because you can't. And that's what makes them so dangerous. Normally you walk on the field, if you got a hellacious defense, especially front seven, like the Rams have, you say, you know what, we can break his will. If we get to him enough, he'll start looking at the rush, and he won't worry about, he won't be able to see those receivers coming open. This kid is not like that. That's why they're so dangerous. It's because of that. So Von understands what's at stake here.
We're taking the under and the underdog Sunday. That's a stunner, I'm sure. So it's very simple. Cincinnati plus 3.5. We're going under 48.5. And that's that.
That's it for this video. I post a new Tom Brady video every day, so please like and subscribe. That way you'll always have a new Tom Brady video to watch every single day.